So it's down to business here. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his...
It's Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That has been slung wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out towards the right wing. That's a cute ball. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Now it's Zielinski. Nice looking ball. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Batistuta! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Messi finds himself offside.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Shevchenko certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just eases him off the ball. Zielinski. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Bellingham, and here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Batistuta. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's good play. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Fletcher. Shevchenko goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult.
And Batistuta! They are queuing up to have a go here.
South Africa really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Messi. Pull it. South Africa have it back and can go again. Bale! That is some save from Khan!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Point-blank header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passing nice and neat. And Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he cuts out the supply. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, great leap! In he goes again! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
South Africa have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe. Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Hullet. Bellingham. to Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Upamecano. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. Bale. Mbappe. Goes looking wide. De Jong cuts it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Bellingham. Zielinski. And it's Kimmich. And it's lofted through here. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. De Jong. He's gone forward. Now it's Bale. Kimmich. Great vision. Good ball, good take. And he's definitely onside. He's chance! It's hit the upright. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Zielinski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good alertness. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so...